Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading, starting today, Thursday, the 16th of May 2019. It has been a difficult week here this week. One of my friends lost her husband very suddenly to a brain hemorrhage just out of the blue. And it puts life into perspective. And it makes you rethink things, and it should make you question life and what you're doing and how you're spending your time and where you focus your energy. And are you spending your time loving those closest to you, or being angry or fighting with them, or worrying about things that really, if you knew that today was your last day on earth, would they matter? So today, if you can, just take a few minutes to really consider life, and if the way you are living it is the way you want to be living it, if it's everything it can be, or are you just taking, I think we spend so much time trying to pay the bills and just doing the everyday functions of life that we need to do, but if it was to end tomorrow, would that be enough? And is that how we would want to spend our life? And so sometimes it's good to just take these tragic circumstances and use it to reassess and review life and see what healthy changes we can make in our own lives in order to live to the fullest and in a way that counts and in a way that matters to us. So if you're interested, there is a GoFundMe page to support my friend and her children. If you scroll down below this video, you'll see the link to that. So if you are financially able and feel inclined, I know it would be greatly appreciated. So for the reading this week, we will use the Archangel Power Tarot cards, plus I'm going to choose 3 of my healing cards. So if you choose number 1, 2 or 3 to see which one has a message for you. Okay. So the first card for this week is the Knight of Ariel. And this card tells you there is a lot to accomplish right now. To get everything done that you need to do, you need to make a very detailed plan. And you're being told that you're being watched over by someone kind. That is potentially someone who has passed, or it could be people here who are looking out for you and checking in and making sure you're okay. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you will get it done. It will be successful. You will accomplish it. So create a plan and stick to it, and you will get through whatever it is you're trying to do right now. The second card is Perspective. And this tells you that there could be a better way to do things. So pause a little bit for reflection, to listen to your intuition, to gain insight. It might be that you're inclined to step out of the box and do things a little bit differently than what's expected of you. And this card is a good sign to do that. You don't always have to do what is considered right or sensible. If you've got just this niggling feeling that you need to do things differently and it's not going away, then it's time to listen to it and just go with it, because it's going to lead you to success, because the third card is the World. And this tells you that it will be a very happy ending, that you're coming full circle. Through this experience, there will be spiritual growth, there'll be insight, you will connect with your intuition, you're going to make some big changes, I think, but they're going to be worth it. They may not be easy, but they will be worth it. The bottom of the deck, which is the overall theme for the reading, is the Emperor. And this tells you that you have stability and efficiency on your side right now. Take charge of a situation. if you have ambitious plans, move ahead with those. Don't doubt yourself. Really, decide what it is that you want to do. Set a plan to do it, and then take charge and move ahead and make it happen. Because if you do that, then it's a really happy ending for you. So from my healing cards, if you chose card number 1, we have appreciate. So appreciate what you have in life. Your friends, family, support networks. It can be just appreciating the small things. And help others when you can as well. Give other people something to appreciate. When they're struggling, when they're finding life hard and they're finding it hard to find that silver lining or the thing to be grateful for, give them something to be grateful for. Check in on them, send them a message, let them know you're thinking of them. But really appreciate what you have in life and make the most of it. If you chose card number 2, it's grounding. So if you have this card, it's suggesting that perhaps you're a little bit caught up in what's going on in the world or in life, and you're just perhaps thinking a little bit too much from here. And so the best way to ground is just to take your shoes off and go and stand outside for 15 minutes for the day. And it just reconnects your body to the earth. It takes you out of your mind a little bit so that you can start to think more logically and clear away some of the clutter and the brain fog that might be happening for you right now. And if you can, try and do that every day, particularly when you have a lot going on, because that is when you need it the most. And if you chose card number 3, the card is uplifting. And this tells you to consider what uplifts your soul, what makes you feel good, what drags you out of a slump when you fall into it. For me, music. I love music, and I have been using music all week to process emotions, to try and feel good, but to also feel the sadness, because it's okay to be sad when something horrendous happens. And I think sometimes we try so hard to be strong and, to disconnect, I guess, a bit from our emotions, but it's important to feel them, because if you don't, they will appear somewhere else in your body at some point. So find a way to process your emotions, whatever that is for you. For me, music and a soak in a salt water bath does it. My console oil is getting an absolute workout this week, but it really does help. So exercise is great. I find, going to the gym is good, just to allow that emotion to move through your body. Movement is really good when you have emotions to process. So any kind of movement, go to yoga, walk, around the block, dance, put the music on and dance. It's always good. So whatever you can do to try and uplift your soul right now will be good for you. And the bottom of the deck for my healing cards is forgive. Forgive is a huge one. So if you are holding on to a grudge, if you are holding on to anger or resentment or guilt or regret or anything right now that just brings you down, that might be affecting your body physically, it will definitely be affecting you emotionally, then it's time to really process through that and let it go, because life's too short to hold on to all of those emotions. So process them, work through them in whatever way you can, and forgive. Forgive whoever you need to forgive right now, and just release that control that it has over you, and so that you can move forward with a happier life, because we all deserve that. So I hope that's helped. If you haven't already, go to leahlloyd.com, subscribe to my free monthly healing emails. The links are there also for my book, Emotional Infertility, if that's something that you were interested in. And Friday the 24th, there is a fertility panel being held here in Yass at the Yass Health Clinic, which I will be talking at, and you can buy tickets for that. You'll find the link for that on my page as well. I'll reshare that again today. There's in-person appointments coming up on the 31st of May. If you want to book in, $80 for a session, or $50 if you are a subscriber of my emails. I think that's everything. And if you feel inclined, scroll down my page and find that GoFundMe link, because it's a really, really worthy cause to support. So thank you, and I'll see you next week.